YouTube, what is up guys? Welcome back to Rabros Gaming. Today we are going to be going over the best controller settings you guys could have in Forza Horizon 5. But before we get into the video guys, make sure to smash that subscribe button right now. Click that bell icon because we've got a ton of content coming your guys' way and we want to make sure you get it as soon as it is dropped. And as well, check out all of our social media links down below guys. We have started to re-upload content to each of those pages. It is fun, cool, and I think there's a lot of epic fails that I have on live streams that'll be on there that I think are actually quite funny. So check them all, give them a quick follow, but let's get right into the content today. Okay guys, today we're gonna get into the best controller settings. Now this is strictly for your actual controller guys. This is not for a steering wheel. If you're looking for best steering wheel settings, that is a completely different video. So check that video, I'll put the link up here for that guys. It is a completely different setup. There's so much more settings to the steering wheel. So today is just for your controller. Yes, this is a huge overlooked, area, I would say, in Forza Horizon, all the games essentially. So today I'm going to show you the best settings I have. At least, again, this is going to be a personal preference for myself, but I think this will help everyone, at least to a degree. You might have to make some refinements, some adjustments, but honestly, this will give you a great platform for you guys to start making your little adjustments. So let's get right into it. What you're going to do is come to your start menu, come to your settings, guys. In the settings, go down to the actual advanced controls. Do not go to controls, advanced controls. So first we are starting off with vibration. Vibration, just turn it off, guys. You do not want this on. If you are playing with it on, you're going to adjust the vibrations at the bottom. I'll get into that right at the end. You're going to want to lower that because what happens when the controller is vibrating, it actually will throw off your control. It sounds silly guys, but it's a very subtle thing, especially if you're doing off-road rally where the controller is just vibrating like crazy. Your thumb will actually move slightly and it will change the direction of the car. I know it sounds crazy guys, but it is true. So just turn this off. The rest of it I have off. Now, okay, so the inside guys, you want it at 0. Okay, you do not want any dead zone. So essentially what that means is the input lag. So if it's at 0, as soon as you push that analog, it's gonna move. If you have it at like the stock, I think it's at 10, there's a delay. So that means you have to push the analog to a certain degree before it actually registers you're trying to turn. Okay guys, so that is a huge issue I found. There was too much. I'm like, the car's not turning. Why is it not turning? That's because there's a dead zone. Put it to 0. Outside, keep that at max because honestly, you don't want that low. The reason why is, especially when you're doing a high-speed race, you're throwing that analog left and right. So keep that at max, guys. If you put that lower, that means you have to push the analog less until it hits that max turn. Just keep that at max, guys. Steering here, keep that at 50. I've tried both, 5 below and under. Just keep it at 50. It's best there. Acceleration, a huge another area you have to change, guys. Acceleration inside, again, as soon as I press that button is the gas gonna register. I think stock is 15. I could be wrong there, it could be 20. I think it's 15. You want it at 0. Reason for it, guys, as soon as I press that gas, I want power. I don't want to have to wait or try and figure out how soon that's going to kick in. So keep that at 0. Outside zone, again, that's I think at 90. I could be wrong there. I dropped out that to 77. That is perfect. It is great for rear-wheel drive too, guys, because you could actually throttle control that, rear-wheel drive car around corners and everything. 77 is perfect. You can play around with it. I find 77. Next, we get into deacceleration. So deacceleration, guys, is as soon as you let off the gas, how soon that car is going to start to slow down a little bit, okay? So I have that originally, I think that's at 15 again. I could be wrong. I put that down to 0. So as soon as I start letting off of it, like just the slightest little bit, it's going to start slowing the car down a little bit. And again, the same for the outs, just drop that down to 80. Clutch, guys, again, I don't play with clutch, but if you're playing manual with clutch, again, this is on controller, not on steering wheel, guys. You are going to want to put that to 0, okay? Because as soon as you press that button, you want that to activate, okay? Now, the clutch dead zone, just keep that stock at 100. E-brake, again, e-brake was a huge thing. I found as soon as I was clicking the e-brake, it was coming in like a second late, and it really was throwing off your control of the car because in your mind, eyes are coming at 100 kilometers an hour around a corner. You're like, oh, I should e-brake now so the car could slide through it. It wasn't doing that. It was like a half a second delay, again, because there's that lag. So drop that down to 0, guys, there. Again, outside, keep it at 100. And then we get to the vibration scale, guys. So I found if you're doing the stock amount, which I think is 0.5, it's quite a bit of vibration if you're playing with vibration. Again, I told you to turn it off, but if you like it and you're playing with it on, I would drop this down to like a 0.2, even a 0.3 at most, guys. That way you can still get full control of the car. It's not going to throw it off, especially again if you're playing rally or cross country races where there's a lot of dirt and the controller's gonna be vibrating like crazy. So put this down to at least 0.2, 0.3, you'll be in really good shape. Again, guys, this is strictly for controllers. This is not for a steering wheel setup. I just want to repeat that. It is for a controller. A steering wheel setup is a completely different setup, guys. So make sure you keep that in mind. Okay, if you want a steering wheel setup, check out my other video. I have a full steering wheel setup with the Logitech or Thrustmaster wheel. Check that video out, play with those settings. And again, guys, these are very biased. So what I'm showing you here is my personal preference. Your settings might be a little different. You might like less throttle. So you might want a little bit more inside dead zone on your accelerator, maybe to like a 2. I wouldn't put anything past 5, guys. It's just too much. Turning, you might not want the car to turn as soon as you tap the analog. I personally love that. So again, you might want to increase that again to like a 2, 3 instead of a 0 for the inside on the steering. But guys, play around with it. This is going to be a great start. You guys will definitely feel more control of the car. You'll definitely have more fun because you'll have more control of the car. You'll have more throttle control, especially if you're drifting. Have fun with it. Let me know if these settings worked for you. If they didn't, let me know what you guys changed so it could help some other people in the comments as well. Let's get it, guys. Let's help the community out. Peace out. We'll see you in the next video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's go because we got a lot more content coming your guys' way.